Hi Buddhas, thank you so much for using my channel. Before we start the live feed, I'd like to say an extra big thank you to the people who support all three of my channels via patreon.com and buymeacoffee.com, because my content just wouldn't be the same without you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. You'll find the links in the description of this video. So, shall we start chanting together in unity? Okay, let's do it. Hi, beautiful Buddhas. How are you on this fine June June day? We're in the month of June. What's going on? Nearly half the year has gone already. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're feeling safe and warm and happy, joyful, and all the wonderful things. Most places in the world, as you I'm sure have heard me bang on about, is Pride Month. Now, I identify as a straight ally. I have many close family and friends who are part of the LGBTQ plus community. Why would I think of them as anything other than equal? We are all Buddhas, no matter what. Yet, in certain places and certain people in the world, they are subordinate, or are seen as subordinate, or not normal, wrong, and it's just bizarre. It really is. I've said many times that I've worn a Pride ally, a straight ally badge when I'm walking out and about. As you can see, I'm wearing my Standing Proud Together. It's Nigel the Buddha logo, and that's the straight ally flag, or the colours. And I want people to know that you are safe with me. And what I mean by that is, where we used to live in East Anglia, England, two members of my family were, I didn't feel safe walking, just going for a walk, maybe in the countryside, over the park, in the fields. And I never felt unsafe. And I feel that's a real shame that people can't just do what they want to do, be who they want to be. So wearing this, and people, for example, of the LGBTQ plus community will know that I've got their back. If there's any abuse that goes on whilst they're out and about, they know they can feel comfortable with me. I will have their back. I will stand up proudly with them. And I think that's very important. Those two members of my family are both female, and as a male, as a white male, I very rarely feel unsafe. So why then do women, or members of the LGBTQ plus community and women, as in both of those things, why do they feel unsafe? Why does anyone need to feel unsafe? So you may have already seen on my merchandise store that I've got two other ranges that support LGBTQ plus Pride Month. There's this one, another one similar to this, but also it says something like "You're safe with me." So I think that's really important to, it's a message I really want to put out. If you don't buy them, anything, it still signifies that that's my intent, that people can make sure they are there. We're there for one another. I think that's the important thing. One member of my family has had abuse. Slow moving car, a car, started to move slowly, passing them, and shouted out all sorts of obscenities. And that's a real shame. We are kind of, we're from the same seed almost. You know what I mean? We are as one, aren't we? We are. I'm not going to go. Just a real shame. So I have that range in my merchandise store, but also everything in my merchandise store forever, from now on and forever. 100% of the profits that I normally make, that will go to Mermaids UK. All the information is in the description of this live feed video, and actually all the ongoing videos that I post on this channel. That will have all the information in there. And also the other thing I'm doing, as I'm sure you are aware, is I have set up a charity website page. So it's on a charity website called justgiving.com. Again, the link is in the description of this live feed video. That will be, I'm planning on that being forever. There's no end date, there's no target, just you can donate little and often, a lot and often, basically whenever your heart desires. And whatever you can afford. Obviously we have to live ourselves first. We can't give all our money to any charity and then not be able to eat. That's ridiculous. So Mermaids UK is a charity working to support transgender, non-binary and gender diverse children, young people and their families. Their vision is a safe, inclusive society where trans children and young children are empowered to live their best lives. And why shouldn't they? Because they're just like you and me, aren't they? That's not a question. Aren't they? Meaning, why do some people think otherwise? It's ridiculous. So when we're done here, please click on the links in the description of this live feed, and just even if you just go and have a look, that would be fantastic. Thank you so much for your support, and it's certainly in June, Pride Month, I'm going to be mentioning all this every live feed. After that, I'll mention it now and again, because you'll be sick of me talking about it otherwise, and it'll be an anti thing for you. So this is Pride Month, and I don't know about you. You can chant for whatever you like, of course, but I'm going to chant for those specific people, certainly in my life, that identify as part of the LGBTQ plus community. Just absolute chant my socks off for their happiness. Right, shall we do Gongyo? I think that would be a ridiculous thing not to. Right? Let's make sure I'm all ready, and yeah, here we go. Enjoy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Hoben Pandai Ni. 你即在三句三马眼照你给高烧了是衰悲只爱真正没有个只要嘛难改男女为才上班呀个是不在烦恼只稍微下个不在呀个上班那个没谁下不是高烧不是不要的和呀咪呀下呀咪呀下飞嘛家家真正没走哦和这个啥子是一生难改下呀是个知道不是一来是就为难 Gongyo Mushu Haben Indashi Darari Shadakashawi Shadanorai Chicken Paramus Kaiga Sakashari Asanorai Chicken Kodai Nam Myoho Renge Kyo We Senja Gai La San Mai Jinyi Musa Jaja We Sai Let's Hagan Jinu Naneka Shin Shariasa Shi Yangan Che Muriamu Hen Misa all her beaches Shi Shariasa Fishi Basis We Shaga Bashaja Ji Diet Ku Nange Shi Buzia Buznino Kujin Shahadi Sasha We Shahana Se Sana Se Shana Se Taina Se Rikina Se Sana Se Yena Se Yena Se Kana Se Shawi Shahana Se Sana Se Shana Se Taina Se Rikina Se Sana Se Yena Se Yena Se Kana Se Hona Se Homa Kagyata Shawi Shahana Se Sana Se Shana Se Taina Se Rikina Se Sana Se Yena Se Kana Se Hona Se Homa Kagyata Myoho Renge Kyo Nirya Jirya Han Daiju Giga Takabara Shaka Shaka Sho Maria Yakasan Man Nakasaya Sogi Dasa Baka Mishu Akshu Dara Niwa Bislan Nira Maria Kali Dashi Jiga Habengai Naihan Nijis Famous Raja Jishi Sapa Dajuga Sigon Nishi Gamas Dagaku Ashari Genkaya Rainbow Nisha Kaskashin Shida Kenshin Bakashi Nine Nation Yakambas Vishi Giga Geshu Precious Raja Singaji Gashi Dada Soshi Famous Rinrikao Kenyi Masabe Masayaka Ishu Doku Gashin Gashaka Bo Owicha Susmecha Hanya Taifi Mashi Tani Gamas Laga Kensha Chuja Masayaku Kai Gai Fei Wen Genshin Raga Shakas Going Gonshin Remba Kinzi Rikinaza Owa Sogi Kaja Zaria Juzingi Yashaji Shashi Shoken Kaji Nakasha Shaji Gashi Dawan Non Ten Jajaman Umri Shudo Hashida Susashi Gaku Mandara Kasam Basgada Shigada Daifu Kini Shuken Shada Fishaku Nanya Sashi Shemashi Karasogi Kafe Mansaba Miyashu Ushoku Dokuni Washi Saso Koken Gashin Sashi Ni Sepo Wakaji Shishi Sasabasachi Mariaku Naiken Busha Isasabasananchi Gachi Rikinaza Kasha Maria Jamya Meshi Kagishi Gasha Daganyato Ochi Shanot Jipakanya Weshan Habani Jiyoshi Kajizaini Ganshi Muna Sekama Gayaka Isebi Kushoku Ganshai Bonbe Tendo Designi Gamas Ijokin Gakani Shokyo Shishin Ho Sakago Yakatao Akadaji Gada Deshi Daga Dafigada Shogado Ise Shidra Hamai Jesus Seni Igaria Shidab Tokanyu Sakudo Jibushin Nam Myoho Renge Kyo 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 Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Wow. My goodness, thank you so much. That was amazing. I really, I feel very powerful, vibrant. I feel united with you. Thank you so much. Sounds rather random, this, but I was at a football match, a local football match, very small club, where I used to live in England, and I heard someone shout out a racist comment to one of the footballers, and I let it sink in for a few minutes. I thought, have I got this wrong? Is that what he said? Is there a different way to take that? That's not racist? Am I, oversensitive? All those things. And I thought, no, I can't let this lie. So I went right round to the to find a steward, and it happened to be the other side of the ground where they were. And I said, look, where I'm standing, this person to the right, described this person. He just said, and I said to him what the comment was, and this person got thrown out. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, I kind of bang on about being a straight ally. I don't identify as a person in the LGBTQ plus community. So what has it got to do with me? Well, you could say that about, I'm not this football fan. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm not a person of colour. I'm not a victim of the abuse. I think it's really important to stand up. Before we do that, we need to educate ourselves. I think that's really important too. I mentioned a few, 2 or 3 live feeds ago that my dad was, borderline homophobic, and I think he just didn't. It made him feel uncomfortable. Well, I felt like that too when I was growing up. But of course, the more we educate ourselves, the more we involve ourselves, the more tolerant we become, and the wall that we can build gradually comes down, doesn't it? And then there's no wall at all. For me, there's no wall at all. I would do what I can to really raise awareness that we all need a little bit more education sometimes. And I say we as in I do too. The video that I put out about, what I'm doing for Pride Month, I sought help with. I wanted to get the words right, the terminology right. I didn't want to, say the wrong thing. And it's because I'm not part of the community. I can probably say the wrong thing, and I don't want to do that. I want to do the opposite of saying the wrong thing. So, if nothing else, if you can't afford to donate or don't want to donate, if you can't afford merchandise or don't want to buy merchandise, if none of that, then raising awareness so that those people who get vilified in their going about their daily lives, it's just so wrong, that they can lead what we would class as a normal life, colour of our skin, where we come from, where we were born, our sexuality, our gender, the colour of our hair, the clothes that we wear. That makes us different. It's ridiculous. We are all Buddhas. You know that. I'm not preaching to you. But of course, it's Pride Month and it's a celebration, but also to raise awareness, especially for us straight allies. And that's why I bang on about being a straight ally, because there are far more straight people than gender diverse. For example, far more. So it's up to us to take bull by the horns and really educate ourselves and use this, especially this month, to do that. Right. Shall we leave it there? Yes, I hear you. I hear you shout. I hear you cry. Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me today. Very quickly, I normally let the screen, I put on the, I press the button and the blank screen comes up, the black screen. And I leave it there for a few seconds because otherwise there's a slight delay when I'm talking to you now to when you hear it. It could be 10 seconds plus. Yet if I press end stream, it ends stream for you immediately, and so you miss the end bit. So that's why I have the blank screen for, say, 10 seconds at the end. I'm going to leave it up there or the end screen, if you like, for a bit longer, and it's going to be information on it about what we're doing for Pride Month. That's throughout June. So stay with me, and then just, if you can't click on links, whatever, you can jot down or make a mental note of what we're doing and the links, the websites to go to. Right. Thank you so much. Let's do this again very soon. In the meantime, please take very good care of yourselves and others. And of course, happy chanting.